Hi guys, welcome. I got a little bit of time before I have to go back to work, so I figured I'd do a live stream now. I'm going to do one again tonight when I get home, but I have a couple of private readings I have to do first, so it probably won't be until about maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight. So in the meantime, all right, Savannah wants a love reading. Oh, you can have some choices coming up in the near future. Use your intuition with the moon card here. And somebody that's betrayed you is going to be very sorry for what they did, and they're going to come back with an offering. But I think that you're going to choose to move on with somebody new. Beautiful You wants spirit cards. Okay. Spirit cards. The Moon, Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, and deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Ace of Water, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. Okay, Alex, will he, the Taurus, reach out? He's been distant. Taurus, they're such slow movers. This can be very frustrating. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. He is going to. It's going to take him a minute, though. So frustrating. Let me see if I can get some timing. It could take 5 days to 5 weeks, but yeah, he's going to reach out. The earth signs are slow movers. They're slow and steady. Just chilling. Aries, thoughts on my Insta story. Okay. All right. I don't know what you posted, but it looked like it kind of knocked him down a notch. I don't know why. The Tower is in reverse, which means that he may have felt a little bit of a minor crisis around it, or maybe he was a little bit jealous or worked up over it. I don't know what it was, but that's what it shows. It also shows that this, which may have nothing to do with the Instagram thing, he may be worried about money. So it could have been something that just added to the anxiety. I don't know. I don't know why it would cause him anxiety. It's almost like something just didn't sit right with him. I don't know. Alyssa, general reading. You could be doing some traveling this year, or this could be travel overseas. It also could be leaving something behind, or it could be travel to water. So something significant this year should happen. It could come in out of the blue, and it makes you feel really good, like you made it to the top of the mountain. Working really hard, feeling like finally all the hard work that you've put in has paid off. There's going to be an offer in front of you that comes in. Use your intuition. You're no longer waiting for your ship to come in 2020. Your life moves forward very quickly. I think you have a lot going on in 2020. I think you're going to have some choices when it comes to love. You're going to have some job choices, and then there may even be a nice vacation. Wiggle, how does my Leo X feel about me? He comes in out of the blue. Right now, he's feeling a little bit heartbroken about you. I don't know what you did to him. No, I'm only kidding. I don't know what went on between the two of you, but it doesn't make a difference. He's feeling a little heartbroken right now, and he wants to see justice, and he may come back looking to push your relationship forward again. So I don't know what's gone on. You know, I hate to say this, but it happens sometimes where the ex gets involved with somebody else, and then whatever happens, it's like a disaster, and then they come back to the first person they had because they finally realize what they lost. So it could be something along those lines. TD, how will my birthday be tomorrow? Happy birthday. Everybody at work is taking bets on when my baby is going to be born. And I said, I don't really want her to have a holiday birthday, you know, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, because, you know, you got to do family stuff, right? When you get older, if you celebrate Christmas, you have to be with your family. But somebody just told me today that they read an article about how people that are born in January and December actually are the luckiest people and have the best birthdays. So, let's see. It looks like overall you're going to be celebrating tomorrow. Your life transforms over the next year. You're going to be pursuing things next year hardcore. Use your intuition. There's also some money coming in. Somebody may give you a gift, an expensive gift, or they may give you physical money. I think that you're going to have a good time tomorrow, and I think it's also going to be a great year. Listen, Capricorn is going to be having a good year because Jupiter just moved into Capricorn. So they're like the crown jewels for this year. Even though for the rest of us, Jupiter in Capricorn doesn't function too well, it's good when it's sitting on your sun. And for you in your solar return, it's like right on your sun. Within a couple of degrees. Suella, will Geneva and Kendrick be together? Well, temporarily, but it looks like it ends in disaster. So there's something that is looming around their relationship that is going to threaten to tear them apart. But right now, they may be together for a little while. Suella, let me just make sure I didn't skip anybody in between. No, I didn't. Okay, Suella. How does Joy feel about Kendra? I'm kind of feeling like she doesn't really think he's all that. High Priestess is in reverse. The Empress is in reverse. The Queen of Cups is in reverse. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. I don't know if she's too crazy for him. I'm really not so sure that she's that crazy for him. Wiggle. Does Vitatus still have romantic feelings for me? Okay. Yes. Yeah. Very much. Chloe, me again. Does my crush think of me at all? They do. More than you think, or more than you know. Lauren, does he want me back? Okay. Yeah, he does. And he wants a relationship with you that's built on solid ground. TD, why is the Aries being cold now? It's gonna blow over. You know, I hate to blame it on the holidays, but there's a lot that goes on around the holidays, a lot of pressures, and there's a lot going on. There's somebody stabbed him in the back, or he feels a little bit betrayed by somebody. He's arguing with somebody else. He feels like he can't get ahead. But for you and him, this blows over because you have the judgment card. So you know what? Let him be cold. Let him get through this bullshit. And then let's see what happens on the other side. Give him a couple of days. When someone's being cold, I always suggest just back up a little bit. You know why? Because sometimes we have a habit of taking things out on each other when it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see him blow up at you because he's really pissed off at something else. And I think he's pissed off at something else. Adriana, do I already know my husband? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, 12, 13. If one of the yes, all right, look, there's more than one person that we're destined to be with. There's not just one soulmate. You find your other half and that's it. So there are prospects around you, and one of them, definitely. Use your intuition. Right, I think I'm done with the super chats. Let's go back up to the top. Balkis, when will I meet my future partner? Okay, timing. This spring. I'm going to say between the start of spring and the month of August. Desiree, love. You've got somebody coming in out of the blue. You're going to take a chance with this person, and it could lead you to the happy home. Now, if they don't come in out of the blue, you could meet them in a faded way. Or somebody comes in out of the blue, and you meet somebody else in a faded way. For example, you're doing nothing on Tuesday night, and your friend says that she's got concert tickets. Let's go to this concert. And you go to the concert, and bam, you meet somebody. It's that kind of thing. It's like something where out of the blue you were presented with a situation, you take them up on the offer, and then you wind up meeting somebody. So there's a possibility that there's two people that come in around you. You got fire signs: Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Miss Shantae wants a general. Your life is changing quickly. You're going to pursue something that leads you to the happy home. There's also some money coming in around you. And you could find yourself getting very lucky in love when it comes out of the blue and it causes great happiness. So if you're with somebody right now, this person's going to make you happy. If you're not with anybody, someone's coming in. It's going to make you extremely happy. All right, let me see if I skip some super chats here. Hang on. Leo, thoughts about the Insta story for Martha. Does he like it? Okay. See, he liked it. The other guy felt a little more anxious about it. I don't know why. Angel, just found out that Kay's 1 or 2, maybe 3 sisters are trying him to not marry me. We'll find another girl for you. I want to know, what will he do? All right, let's see. Will Kay's sisters be successful in convincing him not to marry Angel? They're not going to be successful. He actually feels a little bit betrayed by them. 7 of Swords. Miranda Newbie wants a general. Okay. Spontaneity comes in. You lay down the law. When it comes to your life moving into 2020, you're laying down the law. Everyone's playing by your rules or you're not having it. You're working hard for something that could be a work opportunity or a career opportunity in 2020. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Your wish is granted and you move forward. You're going to have some decisions that you have to make in 2020, and there could be a creative project that you're working on as well. There may be some arguments and bickering that go on in the beginning part of the year that are a little bit stressful, but it blows over. And you're only going to be dealing with relationships that are built on solid ground. When it comes to work, your personal life, and your professional life, you're not going to deal with anybody's bullshit anymore. All right. Corrine wants general, okay. You get some financial stability coming in here, but you're going to have to be persistent. Your life will change quickly in 2020 if you stay on the right path. You make it to the top of the mountain financially, and you finally feel like you're on solid ground. There could be also either a new love comes in, or if you're already with somebody, your relationship goes to the next level. Fire signs are around you: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You got a lot of money stuff coming in 2020 that's going to be really great. A lot. KB wants general. Working on a happy home. So this could be fixing up your home, changing homes, moving homes, spending a lot of time at home, working on a happy home. There's celebration around it. Maybe you're moving. There's also passion around you. You're going to get your wish. You got a love situation coming in here that may come in out of the blue. I think that in 2020, with the happy home and the soulmate card, you could wind up moving in with somebody in 2020 if you're not already. If you are living with somebody, your relationship can go to the next level or it can deepen. Hannah. A tarot reader said that she saw me in some type of a situation but didn't say what it was. Is it something that I should worry about? They didn't tell you what kind of situation it was? All right, let's see. Is there anything super troubling around Hannah? I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to be that bad. You know, I'm not seeing the tower or any kind of crazy disasters here. I think you're going to be all right. J Mac, what are Caitlin's current feelings for me today? Wow, she comes off today as really missing you. And a little bit heartbroken. A little bit heartbroken and missing you. Almost sort of feeling sorry for herself. That's okay. You know, it's good if she's missing you and she's feeling bad, because maybe she'll do something about it now. It's starting to wear on her mind. Like, what am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? How much time am I going to let go by? What am I going to do? How am I going to fix this? Kimmy Roberts, love. You're going to have some choices, and they may be stressing you out. But you also have financial stability coming in here, and you're no longer going to be worried about money. There's a fire sign around you, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, and your life can change very quickly in 2020. You also may have to make a decision between the fire sign and an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. All right. think I'm up to Phantom. What can I expect in the near future? Taking off the restraints that hold you back, moving forward in a soulmate relationship, using your intuition and working on it, cultivating it, no longer feeling the weight of the world on your shoulder, and success and victory is around you. Forever grateful, one spirit. Unity, Archangel Sandalphon. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seeking out mentors and like-minded professionals. The Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. The Three of Air, great sadness and take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others. Got some super chats that came in here I don't want to skip. Gemma, will I see Jason in the next 7 days? Okay. I think so. I think so. You know, I can't lock it into 7 days, but it's like in the very near future. LT, should Selena marry Brian? I'm only getting one ace. I'm not so sure that this is going to be a match made in heaven. Mahalia, general reading. What are you doing, Dylan? Put your head down on my leg. Life comes into balance. So the Two of Pentacles is more of like life being in balance. Equal time at work, equal time at home, equal time with friends. And then it's also showing that you should have a substantial amount of money coming in. Could be money that you didn't work for. It could be somebody gifts it to you or you win it. Somebody from your past comes back. I believe it's just going to be a friend from the past. And you guys may be working hard at reconnecting. You have a whole lot of money coming in 2020. I don't know where it's coming from. Your friend may be in Aries. And you also have an offering of love coming in. It could be from the friend, but I don't think so. I think the friend is one situation and then the love situation is another. Christy, will everyone work together at my office soon? Okay. You got 2 aces, which would be 70% chance, yes, you're on the right track. But the King of Swords is here, which means that either there's going to be an issue with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini, or there's still sharp words that are going to go back and forth between people. It may be a little bit rocky over the next couple of weeks. You know, an office is very hard to work in. I worked in an office. I was in the accounting department for years, and I felt like every department was like out to get the other department. It's like we all work for the same company. Can we work together? If somebody makes a mistake, let's just fix it, not like crucify them. Coco, what did Kay feel or think when she saw me across the street today? An offering of love. She may be feeling like, I want to say, like, maybe she felt like it was kind of a sign that she ran into you. The two of you were at the same place at the same time, kind of like a karmic thing. Um, all of these little chance meetings are always a good sign. And I think that usually both people feel that. Sometimes one person is more resistant than the other. Sometimes they may act like they don't see you, or they may play stupid or whatever. But both people pretty much know down deep that when you wind up in the same place at the same time with somebody, it's a fated thing and it's a good sign. All right, let's go back up to the top. I am up to Tasneem General for 2020. All right. General love. You have a fire sign around you, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You also have somebody returning from your past. No matter what direction you go in or what you choose, you're going to find great happiness in 2020 and a relationship that's built on solid ground. Great happiness with the Sun card. You may have to make a decision between two people, but you might have a lot of choices in 2020, and you're going to find happiness. You're not going to be crying over anybody. They're going to be crying over you. All right, let's see, where are we? Butterfly A, I'm not sure what that means. What should I fit to work with? Maybe you weren't talking to me. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. All right. Mihak 503, general reading. You're going to be another one laying down the law in 2020. You're also going to have some choices. You have an air sign here, Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. That person is going to think that you are like a goddess. Be careful when that card shows up, because it also could be the birth or the conception of a child. The weight of the world may be on your shoulders, but it's starting to lighten up moving into the new year. You have another offering of love that comes in from a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. You're also going to be working hard. This could be a work or a school thing, and you find great happiness on all levels in 2020. All right. Lauren, is it ending between him and the third party? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? It looks like they've been on their way out for some time. It's not totally over yet. They're probably still going to torture each other for a little while longer, but it's on its way out. Christy, will my finances start to look up soon? Okay. Yeah, you got financial stability coming in 2020. Definitely. Maybe not for the first 3 months. It may take a minute, but I would say before the spring, you should be starting to feel a little bit more financially stable. Crystal, will Christopher help my business grow in 2020? I think so. You only got one ace, but you have the emperor here, which is like the boss, the authoritative figure. So yeah, I think he would have some good ideas and he would help you implement them. I think he would be a good person, yeah, business-wise. Crystal, what type of wedding will I have with Christopher? I don't think it's going to be over the top extravagant. I think that you're going to be pretty modest about it. I want to say that it's possible that it could be at somebody's home or in a hall, someplace that's modest. I think that by the time you're ready to get married, you want to spend money on other things like a home and your future. And I don't think that you're going to be looking to spend a ton of money on a wedding. I also think that you're probably going to be a little bit more concerned with growing your business and investing money there, that you may not want to spend all this money on a big lavish wedding. Sharda, how does Cameron feel about me? He's going to be working hard to get your attention. He feels like you and him could be built on solid ground, and that if one of you does not step up soon, karma will take the wheel. The relationship with Cameron transforms moving into 2020, and there's an opportunity for you two to go on vacation together or vacation near water. So I think this person has got good intentions for moving this relationship forward. Tarot TV with T. How does Eric feel today? Since I told him about his self, will I hear from him before 2020? Okay. I think you're going to hear from him. You get 70% chance you'll hear from him before 2020. I think he's a little bit torn with how he feels. On one hand, he feels a little bit judged, but on the other hand, he agrees with you. So he's a little bit like on the fence about how he feels, but I think ultimately he's going to digest it and realize that you were right. Okay. Darlene Lisa wants a love reading. Okay. Okay, you got a destined meeting here that leads to success with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Now, this may be an offering in front of you that you're not seeing. So there could be somebody around you who's really into you that would promise you the world and come through with it, but you just haven't seen them. Maybe they haven't stepped out of the woodwork yet. Be careful that you're not going to get involved with somebody that's a third party situation where you're the third party. Now, if you're the one, right, who has two people, I'm okay with that. I would just rather not see you be the third party. There's strength around you. And then there's earth signs. So it could be that you're the one that's involved with two people. Earth signs would be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. All right. Phoebe, did I make the wrong decision by answering his call? No, you didn't. You didn't. Oh, Butterfly clarified the question. All right, let me see if I can find it. My question is career advice. What should I fit with doing? what would be a good career for you. Do you have, I'd rather weigh one against the other. I can just do a reading and see what comes up. But I always like it when someone says to me, should I be a teacher or a nurse? But let's see. Let me see what I can get. All right, you got a lot of pentacles here, okay? So you may have a great head for business. Don't hold yourself back. If there is a business endeavor that you're interested in, I would go for it. Business comes up, banking, business, running a company, but you're undecided. Maybe there's something, maybe you want to leave that behind and move into something a little bit more creative. You've got a lot of pentacles around you. I think it's business, running a company, management, upper management, that kind of stuff. Let me know what you think about that, because as of right now, it looks like you might want to run away from that, but that's sort of really good for you. Or you're really good at it. Zara, what is the Taurus going to do these days that I unblock him? What is the Taurus going to do these days? All right, after you unblock him. It's going to take him a minute. He's not going to do anything. Judgment is in reverse, and so is the Magician. It's going to take some time. The World is in reverse. But inevitably, I think he's going to come forward. So it might take a minute. It also may be a minute before he realizes that you unblocked him. Crystal, when will my relationship break so I can marry Christopher? Because I'm trying to figure out how to break up my relationship. All right, let's see. When can we get out of this relationship? Could be this winter. The ace would be the first of any month. It could also be the first of the year, or you can end it before the end of this winter with the diamonds. I am up to Lily. How does he perceive me? He perceives you as a tough cookie that doesn't let anything slide by. He thinks that you're in charge of your life, that you're in charge of your finances, and that you're really a hard worker and a smart person. He thinks that you have a sensitive heart, but you won't let anybody ever take advantage of you. You're on top of it. Lily Aza. Does he love me? What's in his head? Okay. There is love here. There's definite love here, but he is stressed out beyond belief. He doesn't know what to do. He feels anxious and nervous. He gets butterflies around you, and he's not sure how to move forward. Give him time. He's going to get through it. Corrine, I answered one for you early, like one of the first ones that I did. It'll be on the playback. I don't remember if it was like was in the first couple. I think it was a general one, maybe. Woo woo. Am I on the right career path? You are. You got 3 aces. Um, Valentina, what are Carlos said Sherry's feelings after our weekend together? I'm a Scorpio. Don't know if there's a third party. He feels like the relationship moved forward. He feels like the world is at his feet. He's coming back in again and looking to have another good time with you. He's prepared to move forward. I don't think that there's a third party here. If there is, that third party would be somebody that's looking to get with him, but that he's not so thrilled with. All right, let's see. Oh, God, I don't know where the hell I am. I did that one. Sweet sugar. What are the current feelings for Abdullah towards me? We're both Gemini. Okay. This person feels good about you. You got the celebration card. They're also sometimes a little bit worried that you may walk away from them. And the wands, a page of wands, exciting, adventurous, out of the blue kind of times coming up for the two of you. Use your intuition. I think that they're concerned that you may walk away from them. You may get bored with them. So they're going to try to keep things adventurous. Let me go back up. I'm totally lost here. I think I have not done Malapala yet. Will I get married again? And if so, when? Okay. Yeah, you have a shot at another marriage, definitely. It doesn't look like it's going to happen too soon. The Jack could be the month of November, and the Hearts could be spring, but I don't think it's going to be of this year. It could be like you meet somebody next November and you marry them the following spring. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen right away. This whole thing is all screwed up. What you got, you Lammy? You got Lammy? Do you need help getting up? You need help? I'll help you. You bring Lammy up on the bed? Go ahead, get Lammy. I'll help you. I'll help you. Go ahead. All right, good boy. All right. You want your bone too? Okay. You sit with your bone and with Lammy? Joey was skipped. All right, let me see if I can find. I think I skipped a lot of people. Jovi, or should I wait for him or let him go? Okay. This is my whole thing with the waiting and the letting go kind of stuff. Anyone that's causing you physical harm or emotional harm, get rid of them. Cut them out of your life. They're no good. Somebody who's just being like an asshole, like they don't answer you back or they leave you hanging or they're kind of screwing you around a little bit. Those people, you don't have to let go of them, but I would keep my eyes and ears and options open. So my suggestion always is that you don't have to write somebody off totally, but you know what? You're not locked in a closet. You're not tied to the bed. You can go out with whoever you want. Somebody else shows up, you take them up on their offer. Even if you're not interested in them, go. Who cares? Just to keep the energy flowing and not to feel so stuck. The only time I think that people have to let people go and walk away is when there is physical or emotional abuse. If somebody is making you feel like you're a piece of shit or you're not worth you're not worth anything, or they put you down, or somebody is physically hurting you, that's when you have to leave them, because that's not going to change. They're always going to be like that. So that's my 2 cents. Otherwise, I don't think you have to walk away from anyone. You can give it time. Sometimes people, they got to figure things out. Sometimes they need to screw up a couple of times before they get it right. That's how it is. Nobody's perfect. All right, let me see if I could go back up to the top and see if I can grab some people that I have not gotten to. But I'm coming back on tonight at some point. All right, I see Gracie here. How will James feel if I tell him, how I feel? Okay. All right, how will James feel? All right, he's going to feel a little bit burdened and a little bit like a crisis. I wouldn't go over the top with him right now because I just don't think he's ready to hear it. It may just be a bad time that we're going through. The better time may come up. We're just not there yet. So sometimes, and it might be the hardest things that you have to do is, like I'm a big advocate for expressing how you feel, but sometimes the timing isn't right. And I feel that way too if you're going to blow up somebody's shit. Sometimes you have to wait for the right time and not rip their head off. When you want to rip their head off, you have to wait for the timing. And I think this is a timing issue with you and him. All right. Moon Lover, will Alexander reach out? Okay. There was someone else I'm looking for here. The name began with an E. I can't remember. I'll find it. Is Alexander going to reach out? 6, 7, 8, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to reach out. He's going to reach out. Could be the Queen could be before the end of December, or it could be January 12th, something like that. Oh, Iman was skipped. Okay, should I wait for the connection with the Virgo, or should I let it go? Okay, same thing that I said to the last person. I don't like the idea of feeling like you're waiting. Waiting brings more waiting. They can be an option. You can talk to them. You can reach out to them. But your options are open to other people that come in. Keep your eyes, your ears open. Waiting brings waiting. Like there's a reason why they say a watched pot never boils. You got to walk away, you got to get busy doing something else, and then that's when things start to happen. So my suggestion is to not wait. Keep, you know, keep yourself busy, go out with other people, but you don't have to write them off totally, ever. Unless they're physically or emotionally abusing you. That's when I say cut it. All right. Moon Lover, I did that one. Uh-huh. Aaliyah, I haven't seen your question, so if you could repost it, I'll get to it. I see where you say I skipped it, but I haven't seen one from you. It probably disappeared. All right, I'm going to do Miriam, and then Aaliyah, if you could repost, I'll get to you next. Can you give me a timeline when I'll find another job? Okay, let's see. When is there a new job coming in? Two of clubs. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, the month of February, or the clubs wouldn't be until the summer. I don't think you have to wait that long. I'm thinking that sometime in the month of February, you should start getting some offerings. It could also be the kind of thing where you pick up a job in February and then you change jobs in the summer. Okay, Aaliyah. Will my husband come back? I'm 5 months pregnant with our daughter, and he hasn't contacted me in a month. All right, let's see. Yeah, he's coming back. He's coming back. I can't tell you how soon it's going to be. I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't come back until after she's born, but he's coming back. He is. Hang in there. Hang in there. Trust me. I think I'm up to Bo. Bo wants a general reading. Okay. And then I'm going to have to get going because I got to go back to work. But I'll come back on again tonight. I have a couple of private readings I have to get through, and then I'll be on tonight after class. You got a transformation coming in big time in 2020. You also have somebody from your past coming back that might be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. You're going to also have a spiritual connection to someone or a spiritual practice that you pick up in 2020 that's going to do a world of good for you. You also could have a little business opportunity. So sometimes when I see the spiritual practice and business opportunity, I think that it might be something that you fall in love with, that you decide to teach, or that you decide to make a business out of. You have a lot of strength in 2020, so I think things are going to move forward for you pretty well. Okay, last super chat is from Shay. When do you see my channel getting monetized? Okay. "9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months." The clubs would be the spring, or it could be the month of September. But post your link to your channel here. This way some of us can check it out, because it took me from, I started, and it was October of 2017. I didn't make whatever I needed, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, until February. Once I hit that in February, I didn't get approved until June, the end of June. So it might take you some time. So post the channel here so that we can subscribe to it, so that you could at least get some more subscribers and you can hit the things, the quotas, or whatever the hell you call them. Okay. Wolfie wants to know what's going on in his headspace. Okay. He's all over the place. So he feels like he hasn't made it to the top of the mountain. He's a little bit of a disaster in his own right. And he's like not working very hard. So he's got some of his own issues he's got to deal with right now. Alrighty. All right. Moderators, if you have questions, you can get them in. I'll answer them before I go. And then I'll try to be on tonight about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Depends how long the private readings take me. Sarah's general love for this week. Okay. Maybe a little slow this week. Towards the end of the week, you may be feeling better. But it looks like things are a little bit slow and kind of out of balance. Take your mind off of love this week and focus on work or something else, because I think it just may be slow. And rather than getting aggravated, towards the end of the week, things start to pick up. Or you start to at least feel better about your situations. Any other moderators have questions? Did I skip them? Okay, no questions. What about Brandy? I didn't do one for Brandy, I don't think. All right, I'm going to do Anukriti while I wait for Brandy. How's my birthday in January going to be? Okay. Overall, I think it's going to be good. You may be contacted from an old friend. There could be an Aries around you and a Sagittarius that want to do something for you. You have a birthday wish. You're going to get it. And you're going to find happiness this year. I think you're going to be all right. What's coming in for 2020 for Brandy? Okay. And if I didn't get to you this time, I'll do my best to get to you in the next live stream tonight. All right, 2020 for Brandy. Okay. You have less worry around money, and you're working really hard at either a school thing or a work thing. So either you're moving forward at your job or you're moving forward with school. You also have an offering of love come in. It might not be in January. It may take a little bit of time. The Fool is here. Some reckless abandonment. There is a little bit of worry around you, but I think that it starts to ease up as we go into the second half of the year. You may be a little stressed about work or school or whatever it is, but you transform over the course of this year with the Death card. I really do think that 2020 is going to be a great year for a lot of people. So hang in there. And I will see you guys tonight. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.